Hello, my friends. I would love to share a story with you about a powerful experience I had recently. So here it is. My family and I, my wife and my parents, went on a cruise with Regent over the holiday season, Hanukkah, Christmas, New Year's season. And Hanukkah and Christmas happened to sort of fall on the same day. It's the first time since 2005 and only the fifth time since 1900. And so it was a beautiful experience on the ship. We had a great time overall. And as a Jew, I love for you to say Merry Christmas. I think we all do. It's a great holiday and it's a joyous holiday, and we appreciate that. So, Merry Christmas, right? But then Hanukkah and Christmas are on the same day. And obviously, on the ship, Christmas was a big deal. People were celebrating with their families, and it was amazing. It was awesome. The energy was high, the vibes were high. But Regent also set up a room for us to celebrate the first night of Hanukkah, to light candles, to say the prayers, to be with any potential Jews that also might be on the ship, sort of celebrating that holiday, which again, very rarely happens to fall on the same day as Christmas. And Hanukkah is 8 days, so it sort of draws out a little bit longer than Christmas. So they set up this little room, maybe for 15 to 20 people, because that's sort of the experience they've had with how many people show up to these sort of Hanukkah nights when they do them on these Regent cruises. But what happened was something very magical and something very powerful. It was about 75 people, Jews, showed up to this first night of Hanukkah, and we just overtook this room. We had to get more chairs and extend the room and break down the wall, and all of these things happened. And it was just really cool to see the amount of people who wanted to express their Judaism and show their appreciation and love for Hanukkah. And I think that's been one of the silver linings since October 7th is people feel more pride and more community in their Judaism. And it was shown just by this simple act of 75 Jews showing up to this Hanukkah lighting for the first night, which is really the most important night. You say three prayers. The other nights you say only two prayers. And it's just a beautiful experience that we had. And so Regent decided to get bigger rooms for us. We were in a theater one night. They did a Shabbat meal on a Friday for us. And they just really went above and beyond to make us feel special, because everyone knows that Christmas is a really big and important holiday, and sometimes Hanukkah might get overlooked because the Jewish population is very small. But Regent and everyone there on the ship who was Jewish made it feel really special. And I only shared this because it's important to talk about some of the silver linings, some of the bright moments, some of the things that make us feel proud to be in our heritage. Whatever culture or religion or faith you represent, like, feel pride in that. That's the point of it all. Our lives are built on relationships. Our lives are built on relationships. The good life is built on beautiful relationships, and religion and faith can bring people together in such a powerful way. And so throughout the 8 nights of Hanukkah, different people led the services and said the prayers, and we had Manischewitz, and we broke bread, and we got to know one another. And it was a powerful experience of just connecting with people that we're probably never going to see again, but shared a special moment when Hanukkah and Christmas fell on the same time period, after post October 7th, where people are feeling more pride in their Judaism and they want to express it and share. There are a couple people who are wearing necklaces with the hostages and Jewish stars and just being outwardly Jewish, even though anti-Semitism and attacks on Jews and Jew hatred is on the rise. People are feeling more intense pride to show that they are Jewish, and this means something to them. And so again, throughout the 8 nights, different people shared. There's this gentleman named Bert who went up and just had a few words. He just felt inclined to have said a few words about community and standing up for Jews and expressing your love for the community and learning more about it, and being a part of something that you are connected to ethnically, religiously, communally. All of these things are very, very, very important. And that was such a special part of this cruise that we went on. So again, I applaud Regent for being incredible. I applaud all the people that I met for showing up to Hanukkah, even when you got a bunch of stuff going on your vacation, but you still want to celebrate something that means something to you. And the conversations we had and the connections we made, again, may never see any of these people again. Who knows? They might be listening right now because they want to follow the podcast or the YouTube channel, but whatever, self plug right there, baby. But for real, like, it's a special thing. And so when you're ever inside of a community, whatever community you're a part of, we need that community. Find that within yourself, that you can be authentic, you can express yourself, and those people will welcome you in such a way. And so that was a powerful experience as a heavy reminder that Judaism is a community, and we have to stick together, and we have to build each other up in a way that's powerful and authentic and real. And I applaud Regent for doing that and stepping up to the plate, and everyone there, and Bert and everyone who led in the prayers and services and all of that stuff. It was beautiful, and I just wanted to share that story because we need to share more stories about light in this world, about people doing good. We talk about all the time about all this hate and divisiveness and this and that and this attack and that attack. And that's true. We have to be aware of those things. We have to talk about those things so we can combat them. We can make the world a better place. But when good things happen, we have to talk about them because there is good in the world. There is hope in the world. There is light in the world. There's amazing people doing amazing things. There's relationships to be built, communities to be built, and memories to be shared in this life that we have because it's fragile and very precious. We all know that. People can die. Things happen, tragedies, accidents happen all of the time. So why not live in this moment as much as we possibly can, expressing love, expressing gratitude, building relationships and trying to be our best version of ourselves with other people in relation to other people because we are society, communal beings, right? The good life is built on relationships, and that's about that. And so I wanted to come on here and share that story and share more light. So if you have any stories like that and want to share them, please do. We need more of that in this world. And I thank you for your time and attention, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.